Sports anime, the most simple but diverse genre out there. You wanna watch your favorite sport, but in anime, they got you. They got basketball, football, other football, boxing, badminton, swimming, tennis, and even skateboarding, and a whole lot more. Like with sport anime, you already know exactly what you're gonna get, and they all be having hella episodes for some reason, so it makes for a good binge. And you already know because it's anime, they gotta keep it exciting, gotta keep it fresh, so they might hit you with some BS. Like this is where you gotta keep it moving. But on the other hand, some sports anime take their shit way too seriously. Like at first they got you watching a show about camaraderie, passion, and the hardships of making it to the top. Then all of a sudden, they got you watching a scene that belongs in a battle shonen.
Dragon Ball Z ass movie's about to use, bro. What is going on right now, man? Your body! Please don't kill it, man. Oh my god! Is that a spirit bomb? Your body!
Like someone needs to tell these high schoolers that sports is never that deep. Like your life is never on the line to be doing all this. Except if you're in Azuma 11. Now that anime stakes could give My Hero a run for its money. And one anime character who I think takes this sports shit way too seriously is this motherfucker Akashi from Kurokonobasket. So this guy Akashi, despite being one of the shortest members, is actually the leader of the Generation of Miracles. A school of middle school prodigies that were beating other teams by 100 points just for fun. And being the leader of this group got an immense amount of aura attached. Like just look at how they were referring to this guy.
The Generation of Miracles captain.
That's the captain of the Generation of Miracles?
Like he's the Kakashi of sports anime, Mr. Worldwide himself.
I've been summoned.
You were summoned?
Yeah, Akashi wants to see me.
So Akashi doesn't just ask his former teammates to hang out like a normal person, he just summons them. Bro thinks he's Jinwoo. And when all of his peers gather, Kuroko made the mistake of bringing along a random.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
An outsider. And tell me why this guy, whose name I don't know, starts glazing these guys. Moving like how George was glazing Andrew Tate.
Forget it. He's super tall, bro, and like it's super intimidating when he has so many bodyguards around him. And he came in, I was so nervous, but when he stuck his hand out and smiled, I felt safe.
Like,
get off that nigga dick, bro. What is you doing?
They're literally doing nothing but standing there. Ain't they supposed to be your juniors? Have some shame. Anyway, Akashi pulls up late with the glare in his eyes, trying to be all mysterious, and tells the outsider whose name I still don't remember to leave. Like damn, my fault gang. Basically a bro with one of these.
Whose mess is this? You put him on the TV.
But the unnamed guy can't leave as he starts shivering. Bro's got piss running down his leg.
Embarrassing.
But this is where he gets saved by Kagami. And seeing yet another outsider got Akashi straight tweaking, as he walks Kagami down and tries to end his life with some scissors. Like bro, he's lucky Kagami got that 99 reaction time and cleared the quick time event. Like what happened if he got hit with the lag spike and he just got his eyes taken out? And Akashi would have been sent to juvie, being known as one of the biggest what ifs, like the D that never rose.
Hey yo!
And while bro's giving himself a light trim, he starts monologuing about some crazy life ideology like he's Johan.
In this world, winning is everything. Winners are affirmed completely, and losers are denied completely. You see, I've never lost at anything in my life, and I never will. Because I always win, and I'm always right. I show enemies no mercy. Not even my own parents.
Like damn, I get having enemies in basketball, but what the hell does bro's parents gotta do with this? Like he probably got a loving family as well, like it ain't that deep, bro. And ever since that interaction, this guy Akashi hates Kagami. As Kagami confronted Akashi for the stun he pulled earlier, and Akashi wasn't having it, saying, I don't allow anyone to look down on me. Bro's moving like Escanor. And sat Kagami's ass straight down. Like Kagami, bro, ain't no way you're getting punked by a dude half your size for the second time. Just swing at this point. Anyway, in the Winter Cup semi-final, Akashi drops Midorima, another Generation of Miracle member. And unlike Kagami's bitch ass, Midorima gets straight back up and is somehow able to contest the leg. But Akashi hits the Magic Johnson mid-air and passes it to a cutting teammate. Well, he gets his shit blocked. Embarrassing. Which allows for a transition where Bro hits a no-look pass into a Rainbow 3. There's a reason why the riders ain't let Midorima get into the zone, otherwise he would be pulling up from curry range. Anyway, we get a look at the score, and Akashi's team got an 8-point lead with 4 minutes left, where if you have watched either high school or college basketball, that should be game, unless you're Duke. So Akashi is going back the other way, and he's getting double teamed. So what does he do? A double ankle break like before? Nope. He decides to shoot an own goal. And everyone, including his teammates, are thinking,
Why did you do that?
but Akashi realized his team was not locked in after getting a big lead. So this is his attempt at motivating them, saying if they lose by those 2 points, he'll quit the team. But then he goes a step further.
Penance for committing such a selfish crime. I will gouge out both of my eyes and offer them up as payment.
Come on, man. This is a freaking high school sport. Thank you! I was just about to mention that!
Under no circumstance should anyone be wagering their eyes over a high school basketball game. And I know bro's trying to get on the top 10 fictional leaders of all time list, but there's no place for that in this game. And the fact his teammates actually locked in means they believe that Akashi would actually gouge out his eyes. And judging by his past actions, I wouldn't put it past him. He's been moving like King Von lately. But hey, his tactic worked as his team locked in and blew out the opposition. Game is game. Another anime character who takes this sport shit way too seriously is this motherfucker Shido from Bluelock. A dude who's got insane scoring abilities, but got the fighting tendencies of Isaiah Stewart. Like bro met the #1 Bluelock player Rin and swung on him immediately. Like is this the face of someone who should be playing football? No! Draft this guy to the Black Bulls, they could use some more demons. So Rin and Shido are on the same team, and as expected, they start clawing each other's eyes out just to score more goals. The Akashi influence is insane, and despite both of them scoring and winning, they decide to start boxing each other, with Rin going in for the swing but misses. And despite airballing, this guy starts talking crazy.
Because now I can kill him without having to worry.
Like stick to football bro, you're not that guy. But you know who is that guy? This dude Shido as he knees Rin in the face, and the first sight of blood got him straight tweaking, as he goes in for the curb stomper doom, channeling his inner Seth Rollins, but that was until Ego used his shock device. And why would bro feel the need to install one of those? Ego's also doing too much for the sports anime, and because of Shido's crash out tendencies, they had to trade him to the under-20s Japan team for cash considerations, but look how they traded him.
Kill you, Mr. Lager!
Not even the Joker gets this type of prison treatment. All this because he likes to throw hands sometimes. Does his parents even know about this? But believe it or not, Shido isn't even the biggest culprit of taking the sports shit way too seriously in Bluelock itself. Because you remember Rin, the pretty boy who couldn't fight earlier? Well, in the Bluelock vs under-20s game, his team starts losing, and as the best player, he wasn't about to let that happen. So he starts transforming into whatever the fuck this is. Bro's got the Kyakugan equipped and his tongue out like he's a character out of Tokyo Ghoul. And he starts talking crazy, talking about how he's gonna kill them all. Which he actually does in his so-called Destroyer form. Bro's one of the DBZ gods now. But unlike the final fight, Rin's new form actually lives up to its name, as that should be finishing nobody. And Rin encounters his first victim, a dude with the same powers as Speedy Gonzalez. And Rin's telling him to drop dead. Bro's probably wondering why he's saying fuck me for. But Rin uses this guy's speed against him, essentially destroying him. Get it? Stopping his ass on a dime, letting this guy zoom past and got him hitting the running man. Rin's next victim is this Donnie over here. And look at the language he's using to describe this man. Like,
I don't even know if that's PG!
And bro tries to hit a Siakam spin move to get in front of Rin, but Rin with his tongue out dangling just puts a hand up and has got this guy in a neck-breaking animation. Bro's 2 for 2 with the new form. So Rin's still talking like a suspected school shooter as he's met with his next victim, who Rin just baits in by flicking the ball upwards, which has got this guy charging in. Elbow first. Ref man, send him off the pitch, that ain't no football move. But Rin's got it all covered as he sends bro blasting off like he's Team Rocket. And as bro's licking his lips on some freaky DC shit, still talking about destroy everything that binds me and kill everyone in front of me. Having this kind of mentality, he gets confronted by the final boss, the Kawhi Leonard of 20-year-old football, who's unable to defend Rin because he's got a 0% predictability score. So this should be an easy goal for Rin, right? Right. As Oliver goes in for the block, but Rin just sidesteps and shoots again, and punks it in top bit. And just like Russell Westbrook against the Spurs, Rin couldn't finish. I guess that Destroyer felt more like the final flash than we thought.
Got him!